How does a new agent go from 3 appointments in 1 month to 28 appointments the very next month? Hey, Matt Smith here, All or Nothing in Real Estate, and today I have Heather Bays that absolutely went from 3 appointments 1 month to 28 appointments the very next month. By the way, that was in the month of December where you have Christmas. Just after Thanksgiving, you've got Christmas break for the kids. There's all kinds of things going on. As a newer agent, if you had to pick one thing, what was that one thing that helped you set those 28 appointments in a 30-day time span?
The one thing that was the biggest contributing factor was a change of mindset. So I came in and the first thing that we're assigned is to start making phone calls, call our sphere, call people we know. I don't know why that is so hard, but it was super hard. Your mind gets going and you're like, oh, I can't bug these people.
Yeah.
So, we had a little chat and had some little feedback session going on, and yeah, it was a mindset change of not being scared.
That fear is real, right? I think intention goes in along with that. It's so adjusting your mindset is one thing. There's so many facets to that, but you and I have had several conversations about your journey and about different things to help improve. And I think from my perspective, one of the things that switched is that you just put your ego to the side.
Right.
And you said, you know what? I'm not going to be scared to get hung up on. I'm not going to be scared for someone to tell me no, because they're not telling me yes right now.
Right.
And so the worst thing that's going to happen is already happening. So I might as well just listen, remove my ego, actually follow the process, follow through exactly, and do it with intent. And then magic happened.
Yeah, that was it. There was one particular phrase that I'd caught in one of our meetings. And whenever it gets hard, we always remember our why we're doing this.
Yep.
And for me, I have a really big why, and it's very dear to my heart. And so when I heard you say your why is more important than you pissing people off,
Yep.
it clicked.
Yeah.
So every time it got hard, I kept thinking, oh, what are these people gonna think? I'm bugging them. I had my kids in the back of my mind, like, they're watching me.
Yeah.
So me proving to them that we can do hard things is more important than me potentially making this person mad or, interrupting their family dinner when that's all in my head. I mean, we're not making everybody mad.
We learned this from Coach Pipes. That's your drunk monkey, right?
Right.
That's your drunk monkey
My
talking
drunk
you out
monkey
of
gets
that.
really drunk.
Yes.
He likes tequila, I think.
Talking you out of things that you know your intention at your heart is good. So you're calling your sphere, you're calling these people because you want to help them.
Right.
You're not calling them to bug them.
Right.
And what happened was when you got that drunk monkey out of the way, you got your ego out of the way, you realized that if I actually called and I followed these scripts and they realized that I was calling to help them, I can actually help them.
Right.
Right? It's just amazing to be a new agent from, in the month of November, how many appointments did you set?
28.
No.
Oh, in November?
Yes.
3, maybe.
One mindset shift changed from 3 appointments to 28 appointments.
Yeah, it was pretty incredible.
Isn't that amazing?
It's almost unbelievable.
Yeah, I saw your
For
numbers
me.
though.
Yeah.
I've seen it. It's unbelievable for me too. But it's unbelievable for them.
Yeah.
But you did the work and it's amazing. And what will that do for your life moving forward? Like it's amazing. And you're just getting started. I remember to go to a quick coaching session, you and I, we were doing like a call day thing, right? And I overheard you in a conversation, you're doing phenomenal. And I hit around the corner to listen, I'm like, oh, she's gonna nail this. And you got to the close and your drunk monkey came out and you changed it.
Yeah.
And so I went and we talked about it afterwards and you changed it back to following the script and you changed that. I remember that afternoon you set 5 appointments.
Right.
Just because of that one change.
That
one change was 3 words.
Right,
It
was so simple.
It's those small things that if we just follow through and follow the process and realize that if we're doing it with the right intentions to help people, we can actually help them. It's amazing.
Yeah, I had also heard you say too that, if somebody turns you down or hangs up on you, that it feels like rejection to us, and that's one of the things that our drunk monkey is afraid of. And so when you also shift the mindset again to realize that they're not rejecting you, they're rejecting a sales opportunity that you're offering them, that was pretty huge too.
Yeah,
Don't take it personal.
That's right. We all have a fear of rejection, right? We all do. It's just human nature. But they're not rejecting you. They're rejecting what you called them for.
Right.
And they're saying no for now, not no forever.
Right.
Because if they're a real estate agent, if they're your friend in your sphere, there's something you can do to help them one of these days. All you're doing is reaching out proactively to see how you can help.
Yeah.
And if you just keep that mindset, it's amazing the difference that it'll have in your business.
Yeah, it is. And we truly try to help people, and there is this huge sales skepticism that's a real thing out there. So immediately when somebody answers the phone, you know what they're thinking. So our job is to, let them understand that we are truly trying to help. We're not those pitchy, salesy
Let
type.
me just admire, you've mentioned 3 or 4 things that you are an amazing student. You are very coachable and you pay attention, because all of those 3 things go into what you said with mindset.
Right.
All 3 of those, like sales skepticism is a huge thing. When's the last time, if you're watching this right now, if you got your phone and you knew it was a salesperson, what was your reaction? You were not excited to talk to them. That's okay and that's normal, but we're not here to sell anything. We're here to help you.
Right.
And so where are you at in your journey? Why are you looking for houses? What can we do to help to be of service?
Right.
And then when you change that mindset and you realize sales skepticism is normal, then you can help people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I just want to admire you. It's amazing. There's so many people that can learn from this video, and I think a lot of times people get overwhelmed. I have to do everything at once. It's all this, to go from 3 appointments to 28 appointments in a month, like she had to change everything massive. It had to be this big, big change. And in reality, it was
so
like
tiny.
itty bitty things.
The first time was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then after, you hear yourself say this piece of the script that sounds funny to you, and then you say it and you just kind of cringe and get through it, and the person on the other side of the phone is like, oh yeah, that's great.
I remember exactly, because you told me, you said, well, Matt, that's not how I talk. I said, okay, well, how does Heather talking, how is that getting her an appointment? Right? And you're like, all right, you got a point. I'm like, okay, just trust me, just try it.
I'll try.
But the script, the 3 words were, I guess it's 4 words.
Won't that be great?
Won't that be great? And you're like, I would never say that. And I said, well, a real estate agent that sells a lot of real estate sells that. So do you want to be that person?
Right.
And you tried it. And you told me, you came to me afterwards, like you had this biggest grin on your face, and you said, Matt, I asked them, won't that be great? And sure enough, they said, yeah, that would be great. And I'm like, isn't that crazy how it works, right? Like, of course, not every call is going to go like that, but I think like things happen for a reason, and that was like the eye-opening moment that you needed to give you that confidence to help you adopt that mindset of it's these little itty-bitty changes that make a big, big difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, Heather, I'm super proud of you. It's amazing to see how far you've come, but also how far you're going to continue to go. So
Thank you
super
so
proud
much.
of you. And guys, if you don't take anything from this video, realize it's the tiny hinges, it's the small things that make a big, big impact on your business, and everything in life starts with mindset. If you don't fix your mindset, none of the rest of it matters. And so these little things are super, super crucial.